Good afternoon. My name is Ama Opu Orubo, Helen Jack Wilson Pepple, leader Bonny Women Forum in Bonny and in diaspora. The event for today is centered on indecent dressing, Courtism, and the use of abusive drugs that has eaten into the fabrics of the youth in the kingdom. We needed to chart a way forward. We needed to look at how to redeem the youth that have gone into drug abuse. We needed to sanitize the system in the mode of dressing of our young girls and boys. Sagging is almost the order of the day with the boys. And for the young girls who show their cleavages, wearing strapless, and today we even hear some of them put on sellotape on their nipples, and wear transparent clothes. In the church is not left out. You see women wanting to go take Holy Communion and with their breasts all out. Whom are they trying to impress? To seduce the men of God, or what? We equally seen young girls, married women wearing bomb shorts to tell us that is what their husbands like. And we are saying, wear such clothes in your home, not on the streets. The marketplace is not left out. We are the market woman. Some wear tights and sell to the public. They make the men who have come to the market to commit lucre or to commit sin. We are saying enough of this. It's all about the happening in the community. I'm part and parcel of the community. I feel the pulse of the community. The women will feel the pulse of the community. We are mothers, and we cannot watch our children derail. We are answerable to God Almighty. There is a judgment day where all of us will give accounts of the role we played as parents. So, Bonny Women Forum decided to look into this anomaly in the community and provide solution to this problem. And today you will agree with me that we have different sectors, from the hoteliers to indigenes, non-indigenes, clubs, boat owners association, title citizens assembly, Bonny Women Forum, Obobira Sawo, Bonny Youth Federation. They were all represented. Alapuere, they were all represented to chart a way forward. And today we agreed a communique. We had reporters who were busy minuting, and here we agreed, and a communique will be issued, signed by the kingdom, because the chief council have a role to play. The local governments have a role to play. Laws have to be legislated so that the police and other military operatives in the kingdom will be able to operate within the ambits of the law, and no one will be found wanting. So that is what we have been able to achieve for today. The communique will now be passed on to the traditional institution, where they will give us the backing. So Bonny Women Forum, Obobira Sawo, Bonny Youth Federation, then the local governments, we all work together as one to achieve this. There are kingdoms where this has been achieved. Someone mentioned here that in care, you can't come in when you're not properly dressed. In Opobo, same thing applies. Someone mentioned another community. But we should look at the fact that we have influx of non-indigens into Bonny Kingdom. Our case is a peculiar one due to the oil and gas industries that are situated here. Bonny today is cosmopolitan. You know, I said in my speech that today there is a centrifugal force that has keyed in one village to the other, and development has come in. Unlike in the days of our forefathers, you could identify who is from a particular community, who is from a particular village. From our mode of dressing, you could say, oh, this is a Bonny man, because you find him tying that plain George as he comes out from his house in the morning. You could easily identify. But today, it's not like that. From Bonny waterfront, someone alights from the boat, you can't even tell who is a Bonny person because of the influx of non-indigens. Bonny is today cosmopolitan. So we need to work within the ambits of the law so that we won't be found wanting. So that's where we are. My dear, for the children you find on the streets that their character are not in consonance with the ideas of the community or civilized people, they come from a home. They've got mothers and fathers. It's possible they are from broken homes, or they are from homes where they have been neglected. Why did I say so? We have fathers who will send their wards to go buy illicit drugs at a very tender age. We have mothers who will dress their young children at age 1, age 2, age 3 in skimpy clothes. You are beginning to say to that child, that is the correct mode of dressing. So the home has a role to play. So we have challenged and we have charged the women leaders. We have charged the Alapuere that you represent a house. Bonny is beautiful. I don't know any other community that have it like this. We have 34 chieftaincy houses. Each house has a chief, has a chief's wife, has a woman leader who needs to work together. So for any child who has misbehaved, that child needs to be counseled, advised, admonished where necessary, and make corrections. That is what we are saying. Moral values, we seem to be losing it. We need to go back to the drawing board and say this is our belief system. The traditional institution has a role to play via those 34 chieftaincy houses, and by His grace, we'll get there. I give God Almighty thanks for what has happened today. I thank God for the buy-in of the stakeholders in this kingdom. By the special grace of God, with God being on our side, we sanitize Bonny. We look forward to those drug addicts being rehabilitated, and we having a better society. We look forward to our young girls who come out late at night to prostitute, to say no, we must put a stop to this. In our time, it must not continue. Courtism should be brought to zero level. We all, I say we all have a role to play. So we must sit up, we must stand up to help these children that needs help to come out of this menace and make Bonny better than what we have now.